Hi everyone, this is a very sad one if we can talk about a 55-minute local flight that turned to almost a Netflix drama. You couldn't make it up. A local flight in Nigeria that has made a viral video of itself, unexpected. The drama has been unfolding. I don't even know where to start. It's a very sad case where a lady has been stripped naked in Nigerian airport. On her way to wherever she was going, she took a local flight. As it happens, as the story is still unfolding, she took a flight. While on board the aircraft, Comfort refused to turn off her phone. She claimed to be on a flight mode, whatever that means. So certainly on a flight mode, admittedly, she said to the flight attendant, who happens to be equally rude, nasty, aggressive, might be the correct word, provoking Comfort. I wasn't there. I'm just speaking what I gathered. I'm not here to judge anyone. I don't want to take side. I wasn't there, I said. I wasn't there, so I don't want anyone to blame me for being biased. I am not biased. Comfort was on flight mode until they arrived at destination, wherever she was going, Ibom to Lagos. I later gathered she wasn't allowed to disembark while other customers left the aircraft. She was held down by force by the flight attendants who had already informed security upon arrival in Lagos to arrest her, allegedly. A lot of this information are filtered on social media, so we can't be 100% certain who is actually saying the truth. However, my point as usual, my 1 cent, strictly my 1 cent, I take all accountability, responsibility for whatever I'm saying. If Comfort had switched off her phone on order, switch it off, relax, and enjoy the flight, none of this would have happened. Comfort, being comfort, or rather uncomfortable in the flight, in the journey, as most irate, aggressive passengers. Have you ever traveled using local flight? It's not a nice experience. I've used it several times. I've been a victim of attack, really aggressively, by flight attendants in Nigeria. So I can imagine what Comfort went through. However, I'm not supporting Comfort. Comfort should have switched off her phone, relax, and enjoy the flight. Because she didn't, because she was stubborn, like most young Nigerians are, flight attendant, a woman who looks too tired for her job, couldn't take it. She came very aggressive on Comfort. That is what I read. That is precisely what I read. I've gone through several social media outlets. She came across very aggressive. That's what I have read. So I'm not making it up. I'm not even taking side. So don't even go down that way. I'm not making it up. Neither am I taking side. Auntie, who should have long retired from her job, the scuffle, the fight that saw Comfort stripped naked in the airport, right there, inside the airport, in the public. People taking picture left, right, and center. Our boobs, our breasts, our boobs, our nakedness shared all over social media. I hope people realize that is illegal. You are not supposed to do that. It is illegal. Whoever shared nakedness on social media is simply mad. You are not supposed to do that. But however, Comfort was stripped naked during the scuffle. Her clothes torn, her top torn into pieces, and her boobs hanging out. Her boobs, her breast hanging out. What followed was a prolonged airport drama. Netflix couldn't make it up, like I said earlier. The fight, the scuffle, the stripping, nakedness. The unfortunate passenger was stripped naked. I don't want to go into too much details. No need to deep dive. No, we haven't got much time for that. And so the story continues. My point, however, as usual, is to give you my 1 cent, how I feel about the whole drama. Auntie, air flight attendant, who looked too tired, couldn't take it. Auntie, flight attendant, who should have retired a long time and give way to a younger flight attendant. Not that they are better than the more experienced, older flight attendant. I'm not saying that. There are people who get tired of their job, become very aggressive, rude, nasty to passengers. I've experienced it. Let's just put that aside. Here come Madam Comfort, the passenger in question. Madam Comfort took up a fight, as seen on this video. Yeah. She hit the flight attendant continuously when
His Excellency,
she was
Mr. Peter Obi,
on a citizen
has added his voice to the assault on Ibom air staff by a passenger named Comfort Emanson.
To come out
Mr.
of
Obi,
the
in a
aircraft.
statement on his verified
She
social
was
media handle,
detained, delayed, and kept inside the aircraft. Legally or illegally, I have no idea. Any lawyer in-house, maybe that might help. Passenger Madam Comfort started it all. Short fuse, short temper, lawless. She didn't switch off her phone until the flight landed at its destination. That was why she was detained inside the aircraft. Whatever took place within 55 minutes flight, I have no idea. Frankly, not my business to analyze. I wasn't there. I'm just picking stories from the internet as everyone else does. I don't know what happened. I can't get the full details. I can only put certain facts together as seen in videos and photos. She's been detained. She's been banned for life from flying. What followed was so shocking, her wig was ripped off from her head, landed on the floor. The scene, you can imagine, I'm too ashamed to share. Her wig, Comfort passenger, Comfort wig landed on the floor, ripped off from her head. I don't know who did it, but I heard it was Auntie, the too tired looking Auntie flight attendant, rip off her wig from her head, threw it and just fling it somewhere, and it landed on the floor before she was arrested. In other words, Auntie flight attendant did a citizen arrest on Comfort inside the aircraft before Comfort was arrested. So she went through all this within the aircraft. You have no idea what I'm talking about the mental torture the ment Comfort went through, the humiliation. Did I even say that? So much to sisterhood. So much to women protecting women. Does I sound like someone who's taking side? No. Do I blame Comfort? Yes. Do I blame flight assistant? Yes, absolutely. The flight assistant should be sacked. Flight assistant should be sacked. I repeat, flight assistant should lose a job. Comfort should be detained somewhere. Afterwards, undergo anger management for 6 months. Comfort should undergo anger management while the auntie too tired for a job should be sacked. That's the way I want to conclude.